Namaste yogis, my name is Vivek Rawat and I welcome you all on the behalf of Bali Yoga School to this online yoga teacher training course. I'm your Ashtanga teacher and we are going to be discussing about the alignment and the structure of the postures. I hope you will enjoy this course. Namaste. Namaste to all of you. Welcome back to the Ashtanga session once again. So let's commence this session with the chanting of Om and the opening mantra of Ashtanga. So I request you to sit comfortably on your mat or stand in Samasthiti for chanting. Close your eyes, keep your spine nicely erect. Join your palms together. Inhale. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde Sandarsita Swatma Sukha Vabodhe Nisreyase Janglika Yamare Samsara Hala Hala Mohshantye Abahu Purushakaram Sankhchakra Siddharinam Sahasrasir Samsvetam Pranamamim Patanjalim. Start rubbing your palms once again. Create a positive energy and try to feel that energy at the same time between your palms, and take your palms on your eyes, on your face muscles. Activate your throat chakra towards your throat and your heart center. Feel this energy is transferring to your heart, to your body, and release your both arms finally down. Gently open your both eyes. Now we are going to talk about 3 or 4 postures. There are variations of that postures also. So we are going to talk about all these postures, which are by the name of Parigasana, Gomukhasana A and B, and Supta Urdhva Pada Vajrasana A and B. So how we are going to perform it? Let's start it. So after following the half vinyasa, after Vatayana Asana, we are going to come into Dandasana. So from Dandasana, what you can do, you can fold your one leg back like we were doing it in the primary series. There was one posture, Triyanga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Now from here, what you need to do, you need to take your leg to the left side. So firstly, we are going to perform it through the one side, through the right side. So we are going to be feeling on our right side of the muscles. So this is a sort of side bending, a lateral bending. So you will take your left leg in line with your hip crease or slightly in of that. Because if you take totally in line of that, you should have a very nice openness at your hip joint, first thing. Second thing is your knee rotation, because here your knee is rotating internally and you need a good rotation at your knee also, but knee is a very vulnerable joint, so the more openness you need at the hip joint. And you also need a very good flexibility at your hamstring. You need a very good flexibility at your side of the body, so you can allow your body to sink down to the left side first. Okay. At the same time, if you are feeling too much at your knee joint, you can adjust something under your left hip or under your both hips. You can adjust and you will get that height, and then it would be a bit easy for you. Then from here on, you can do one thing. As you inhale, lift your left arm up. As you exhale, extend your left arm to the left side as much as it's possible, as much as your body allows you. And then you can grab your left foot or left toe. And then as you exhale, you can drop your right arm down. And you can also grab your left foot if you are able to do that. But if you're not able to do that, you can go with the yoga belt or any kind of towel, even a normal belt if you use, like any kind of belt you use for your pants as well. It depends if you don't have yoga belt. So just tying the yoga belt here around your left foot, and instead of grabbing the foot, instead of grabbing the toe, you can grab the belt. So it would allow you to get a very nice stretch on your right side. At the same time, it would not bring any sort of injury to your knee if it is too much challenging to go down. So this is about Parigasana. You can choose to look forward or you can choose to look up towards the ceiling. It depends. Now from here on, try to rotate your ribs up and try to open your chest, but without putting so much pressure on your lower back. If you feel any kind of pinching sensation on your lower back, I want you to engage your core muscles strongly so that you can form a protection for your lower back. So from here, you can engage your left thigh muscles also, and then stay here. You can squeeze the calf and thigh muscles against each other so that you can protect the knee joint as well. And hold here for 5 breaths. As you inhale, you can come all the way up, and then you can firstly bring the left leg inward, and then leaning to the one side, release your one leg forward. And then same, you will follow the half vinyasa first, and then you will change the leg to the left side. So you will again take your right side. So remember that whenever you perform these kind of postures where you have to go to the right and left both sides, one side is always stiff and one side is always flexible. Like your one hip is always flexible. So you'll feel more struggle at your one side and you will feel less struggle at your one side. So don't worry about that. You can stay 1 or 2 extra breath in that particular side where you feel more stiffness, more tightness around your joint, around your muscles. You can choose to stay there 1 or 2 extra breath, and you can, but make sure that you're not feeling any sort of pain there, any pain, any force on your joint. If you're feeling that, then staying for these much breath, it will make your practice awkward. So staying here for 5 breaths. Again, as you inhale, you can come up, then you will release, jump back, follow the half vinyasa. Again, as you inhale from downward dog, jump forward, you can come into Dandasana, or you can directly jump into now 𝐽-𝐸𝐴. So there are 2 variations of 𝐽-𝐸𝐴. So firstly, we are going to go with the right leg. So you can firstly fold the left leg and then right leg over the left leg so that knees are in one line. So right heel is almost close to the left hip crease, and left foot similarly is in line with the right hip crease. If your right hip is lifting up, it is okay, but if you can place it on the ground, that is a very good idea. Now from here on, you can place your palms on your knees and you can just look at your tip of the nose here. If you struggle here, maybe like the tightness in your around your hip joint, then again you can adjust something under your hips like cushion, pillow, and then you can choose to stay here. If you are feeling around the outer thigh muscles some kind of stretch on your muscles and slight like a very little pain, like pain is also different types. Like if you are feeling pain on your bones, on your joint, like unnecessary pressure, then that is bad, overstretching of the muscles. But if you are like feeling some nice stretching at the muscles, and that little pain is very good. But there are pain which you feel on the joint. Sometimes you overstretch the muscles, overstretch the ligaments. That is very bad thing. You can point your toe here and then stay here. Feel the stretch. You can tuck your chin and you can look at your tip of the nose and stay here for 5 breaths. Now after spending 5 breaths here, what you're going to do? Just lift your right arm up and left arm sideways. Now from here on, you will need to rotate your left arm internally and then take it back, and right arm externally as much as you can. Now from here, bend your right elbow, bend your left elbow as well, and try to lock the fingers behind your back. And you can look up, or you can again look at your tip of the nose forward, or you can look up. If you will look up, then you will open your chest, and there is more chance that you will provide a nice range of motion, nice openness to your shoulders. But if you will be like this, you will be rounding your spine. That is not a good alignment of this posture. If you struggle here, then the common alignment which always the beginner choose, this yoga strap. So you can just grab the yoga strap instead of locking the fingers. This is a very good idea. And then you can just look up, keeping your spine straight, and be here. Then as you exhale, after spending 5 breaths, release the strap, release the arms very gently, and you can release the leg one by one. Follow the half vinyasa again, and then change the side. Same principle you're going to need to apply here as well. So keeping your both knees aligned one by one. Again here, you'll feel more stretching at one side, less stretching at one side. Don't worry about that. That happens because of a lot of activities which we perform in our daily lives. It tends to happen because one side is always flexible because of the dominant side and because of the lot of activities whichever we get ourselves indulged into. So don't worry about that. Now after this, we are going to perform Supta Urdhva Pada Vajrasana. So for this posture, I would suggest you to take it very, very carefully. So after following the half vinyasa, after this Gomukhasana from both sides, then again as you exhale, you will jump forward and you will lie down. So firstly, you need to come into Halasana, plow pose. Okay? And in this posture, you need a very good flexibility at your shoulder joint, good openness at the hip joint, very strong spine strength, good range of motion at your knee joint as well. Knee joint doesn't have to rotate that much, but hip joint and shoulder joint should be flexible enough. Now firstly, you will lie down on the mat and you will come into Halasana position. Then you will bend your right knee, keeping your left foot on the floor, and you will try to grab the left toe. Grab the left foot as well. As you exhale, you will roll forward, and then you can just firstly adjust yourself, and then you will bend your left leg back, and you will grab your right toe. You will twist to the right side and place the left palm against your right knee and be here. Look to your right side. After spending 5 breaths here, as you inhale, raise your arms up. As you exhale, very softly release your legs down. Again, follow the half vinyasa. Again, firstly, go into Halasana plow pose, bend the knee. Try to grab the toe. If you cannot grab the toe, it's okay. You can roll forward and then you can now change the side. So this time, folding your right leg back and grabbing the left toe. And you can place your right palm under your right knee like this, and you can twist. Otherwise, you can just grab your left knee and then you can twist. So in this way, you can perform it. As you inhale, you can come into forward again and then follow the half vinyasa once again. This is about all these 3 videos and the variations of these postures, 3 postures and the variations of these 3 postures. So be aware. Try not to get yourself injured. Try not to push yourself beyond your limitations. Just observe your body, observe your practice, and then try to apply the principles one by one. So this is it about these videos. So let's finish the session with the chanting. Sit comfortably or be in samasthiti, but be relaxed. Join your palms together. Inhale. Swaste prajabhyay paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahimsa go brahmanebhyay shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Rub your palms together Place your palms on your eyes. Absorb this soothing energy, calming energy, and slowly release the arms down. Open your eyes. See you in the next session, next video. Until then, enjoy. Namaste.